Okay, so Joe, talk to me. What's going? Tell me about this. You sponsored some.
Well, what happened was I had been posting just, I've been doing it religiously here, posting, doing all the basic everyday stuff, and had not really gotten back and just getting back in the game with, with Zisha and everything, the changes and everything. But now they're really cranking it back up here again. And what happened was, as I'm doing this, all of a sudden this guy reaches out to me from Singapore and says, you've been really an inspiration to me. I've had some rough times going on. He's a displaced pharma executive. I mean, the guy's like got tons of contacts all over Asia, but he got displaced. And he was, he reached out to me just to say, hey, I really appreciate your posts. You're really inspirational. You've kept me going just with your posts. I appreciate it. Keep posting or something like that. And I was like, whoa. I mean, that's a testimony to what you're teaching, Max. I mean, just keep posting positive, keep it positive. And you never know who you're touching out there.
What was his name?
Mike Yeo, Y-E-O.
Here it is, right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
Well, just look at the thing. We just started talking. I just went into a conversation with the guy. It just followed and at times you gotta fight sometimes, coming right at him and say, well, I got something for you. But I just kept following, doing what you said. Just keep gathering more intel, keep asking questions, kind of getting the relationship. But I was like, what's interesting was I had your posting, the way you do things. I mean, he didn't know really what I was in. All he knew was that I was a real positive person that he wanted to be associated with, and that I was helping him just by the posts, and being light and everything. But anyway, we got into the conversation, and I just kept asking questions, and there were certain points where I wanted to just kind of go into it, but I really, like you said, just go back and just look at what they're saying. So I just kept asking questions, and commenting, like, LOL, just kidding around with him a little bit on the thing. And at the end, I mean, we got to a point where he, as you can see, he ended up getting into business.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was, and he did a training with Jerry Campese, and we're just really, the guy's a heavy hitter.
Well, congratulations. And did you tell Jerry how you connected with him and how you found him?
Yeah, I'm going to. I haven't had a chance to. I'm going to touch base with Jerry briefly because he's really busy right now. But I am going to tell him that this is like a textbook example of. I mean, you were talking about people reaching out to you. This guy actually reached out to me, and I ended up sponsoring him, and we're doing heavy duty, talking to some big network marketers in Asia already, and clinics all over Asia. He's going to take us to Japan. But this is somebody who reached out to me because of the way we post and everything on my page. And it's a testimony to you, Max. I'm just telling everybody, this shit works.
I got to tell you a Jerry Campese story. And years ago when I first started to do this, and I created my first Success Online training program. Jerry Campese at the time was in Nu Skin, and a friend of mine, knew a lot of network marketers. They gave me Jerry's phone number, so I called him up, introduced myself, and I said, Jerry, listen, I've developed this training program, and top leaders like Jerry, they hear all the time from people who've got systems and they know stuff. Right. And I said, I've developed something that can help your people, build a business on America Online. And I sent it, and he gave me his address, and I sent it over to him. I never heard from him again. Well, about 6 months later, Brent Bryson, who has become a great friend, also in Nu Skin, picked up my Success Online course. It was on someone else's desk. I was a supplier member for the Direct Sales Association, and I used to attend their national conferences, and somebody had picked up my course. He saw it, picked it up, read it, went to my website and bought it. And then he calls me up a couple of days later. He says, Max, he says, I haven't seen anything like this. since they introduced audio tapes to the industry. He says, I want everybody on my team to know about this. And so I started working with Brent and his leaders. And about 5 months later, Brent calls me up. And, you know, I was doing conference calls, because back then it was just conference calls. You couldn't do webinars. And his people were having such great success with it that he calls me up. He says, listen, Max, our company's having an international event at the end of February. I'm doing a breakout session. Can you come out and, you know, do a live training for my people? I said, be happy to. A couple of days later, he calls me up. He says, Max, he said, I just heard from another team elite who wanted to tell me about this guy that's got this great system. And I'm sitting there, and he's telling me about you. And I'm just laughing. So within the next 2 weeks, he invited me. He says, listen, the company would like you to come out and do a training. You know, can you come out a day early and, you know, do one before the whole company on Saturday? I said, love to. Well, I ended up doing it on Saturday. I did the training on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, the first night, I get up on stage, and my laptop is plugged into big screens. Everybody's watching the screen. And I said, you know, remember, this is just America Online with 36 million people. And I said, let's go prospecting. Let's pick a city. So they picked a city. I went down this list, just like you would go down a buddy list. I mean, these people here on the right, they're all your buddies. They're all people that you're connected with. So we did a search for people. We found people who were online. And what I did was I started to engage people in conversations. And within 10 minutes, I had somebody that had indicated they were interested in, you know, having their own business. And they were clearly a Nu Skin prospect, right? Drove the audience wild, because I just showed how easy it was. Well, the next day I got a little feedback from Brent. He said, you made that look so easy that people thought it was, you know, it was a plan. It was set up. And I said, but they picked the city. So Saturday night I get up on the stage and I do the same thing. I said, listen, I think I'm hearing some feedback that you people think that this thing was set up. Remember, I let you pick the city. So I said, well, let's do it again. Pick a city. And then I said, just to make sure that there's no doubt that this is the real deal, I'll let you decide, man or woman. And so, and in fact, I'll even let you pick the person. So they were picking out a couple of people, and I could tell by looking at the profile, no. We're looking for certain characteristics. So then I started a conversation with somebody that was clearly out of the blue, and within 10 minutes, I got another one. So now, after it's over, I'm talking to Brent and his wife, and the president of Nu Skin, and his wife, and Jerry walks up. I'd never met him before. And he walks up, and he said hello to Brent, he said hello to the president, and then he looks at me and says, Max, I'm Jerry Campese. It's really nice to meet you. He says, that was wonderful. Amazing. And then he looked at Brent and says, you know, Max gave me this 9 months ago, earlier, and he says, I did nothing with it. Shame on me. Now, to his credit, I mean, Jerry's a phenomenal leader, but he knows what he knows, and he teaches what he teaches. And he's a master networker. He's got amazing experience and great credibility. And to tell you the truth, he doesn't have to do this, okay? As long as he has 10 or 12 people like you out there doing it, he never really has to do it. And the truth is, he doesn't poo-poo social media. He's not good at it. He does, you know, and I ran into him, where was I? I ran into him at the event it was either Orlando and Vegas. And I recently spoke to him. And again, you know, so it's people like you that are following these basic steps that are going to go to the top. How long have you been in network marketing?
Well, I've been doing it since 1979, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I had some success in it. I went platinum in Amway, on the way to Emerald until the tool thing all blew up. You know what happened there. And then, yeah, I've had some success in it. But this is really sort of this is the actually my time to shine. and because of where the company I'm with is going. But with your program, I'm really pumped, because now I know it's all kind of filtered down to this point in time for me. And I don't think I would have gotten as far as I've gotten in this without your program. It was kind of a really, it is the best. I mean, I've been looking at other, some of the other people and some of the other groups are actually bringing other types of sessions in, other types of trainers. And Frank and I, Frank Nagorski, and I, we're kind of, I mean, we're working this together kind of in the same city. And we looked at that program, and it was just so bogus compared to what you're doing. I mean, we just kind of looked at each other and went, oh my God, but Max is the man. Really, that's what he said, is that Max is the man. We did a fist bump, and God, I'm so glad we got Max, because this guy was just training general, I'm saying, God, people pay for this? It's just old school type, trying to do old school on the internet. I'm not telling people that are on here now, you are in the right place at the right time, Max. And I guess I gave my little pitch there for you, Max.
Well, and to tell you the truth, I really appreciate it, because so many of my students, when they get it, they go, I ain't going to tell anybody about this. It's like...
Except my team. I'm not going to tell anybody but my team about this.
Well, thank you very much, Joe, and I'm looking forward to following your success as you move up the ranks. I'm thrilled for you, and I'm going to share this. I'm going to shoot this over to Jerry, and I'm also going to send it over to David Moses, because it's you're when you apply this, you are going to make such a great difference in the lives of other people, that and of course rising up in the ranks of your company is good, but spreading the new way to build a network marketing business, it's congratulations. I'm thrilled for you, and just stay in touch.
I will. Now, how do I get on the? I'm trying to book a coaching, and you change persons.
Yeah.
I sent an email to Cindy, but she hasn't got back to me. Not that it's her fault, but she's probably swamped right now.
Yeah. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Ashley in customer service call you up and schedule our next session.
Okay. Don't they have like something you can schedule them on?
Oh yeah. Well, they'll show you how to do it. Yeah, we've set up it's like booking a movie seat or making a plane reservation and picking your seat. We've got an automated coaching series that you can just go in there and pick your time and everything else. I'll have somebody call you. What
I'll probably do is book several of them every 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Can you book that far ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to book these, because I just want to really, the next 90 days, I'm really, I just want to get this done. So I'm just going to book them, get my work done, and then we'll do it. Book them, get my work done, and do it.